Hey everybody, have a good day. So this is your math teacher. Today we are going to talk about 4.4, that is estimating the product of two numbers. Okay, before I start the lesson, I want to remind you something in our classroom. So today Muhammad Wazin was absent. After the lesson I talked to his father. His father said to me, Muhammad Wazin is so sick, so he cannot come to school 15 days. Actually, Muhammad Mazin is a good person. So please, can you pray him to come back to school again? Okay, now let's start. Let's continue to our lesson. So our subject, as I said before, 4.4, that is estimating the product of two numbers. So let's start with an example about this subject. In first example, we have estimate. So we know what's the meaning of estimate. Yeah, estimate makes your question easier. Okay, estimate the products. So we know product means result of multiplication. Okay, let's continue. Of two numbers, 18 and 12. So first of all, product. Product says you multiply two numbers. So we have two numbers to multiply, but we have estimate in this question. Before you multiply, you have to do something. So you have to make your question easier. So how can you make your question easier? By estimating. Okay, so first you round each number 18 and 12 to the nearest 10. Okay, now let's do it. First I write my number 18. So let's write our number between two numbers that multiples of 10. Okay, first on the left side I write 10. Then on the right side I write 20. So one of them will be our answer, but in math lesson, you know, in mathematics, we have just one correct answer. So we have rule to understand what is the answer on the left or right side. We look at the ones digit. Your ones digit is 8. So we have rule. If your ones digit is 5 or more, you round up. And if your ones digit is 4 or less, you round down. Okay, is 8 5 or bigger than 5? Yes. If you say yes, you round up. When you round up, you move right, so your answer is 20. Okay, now let's round another number to the nearest 10. Let's write here 12. So let's write 12 between two numbers that multiples of 10. On the left side must be 10. On the right side must be 20. So one of them is answer, but how can we choose it? So we have rule. We look at the tens digit. Sorry, ones digit. Is 2 5 or bigger than 5? No. If you say no, you round down. When you round down, you move left. The answer is 10. Now we multiply the circled number as you see. Okay, now let's write it. 20 times 10 is equal to. So there is a two digits number. There is a two-digit number and two-digit number. So there are two digits number. First of all, we have rule how to multiply them easily. If you have zeros end of the number as you see, so we close them. Okay, now let's close number of the zeros end of the number. Okay, so what numbers are left? 2 and 1. Now let's multiply 2 times 1 is equal to 2. Then I bring number of the zeros to the result. Your answer is 200. Okay, now let's look at another kinds of question. Example says estimate 67 and 53 by rounding each factor to the nearest 10. So first, of course, we round each number to the nearest 10. Then we multiply. Okay, now let's continue to read the question. Find the difference. Difference says you subtract. You subtract something, but what you subtract them? Correct product and your estimation. Correct product, our real answer, our real result. And estimation, so as you remember, so first you could round, then you multiply. So yeah, this is an estimation. Okay, now let's do it first. 67. So let's write 67 between two numbers that multiples of 10. 60 and 70. So how can we understand? We look at the ones digit. So ones digit is 7. Is 7 5 or bigger than 5? Yes. If you say yes, you round up, then you move right. The answer is 70. Now let's round another number. So we have 53. Okay, 53 is between 50 and 60. So how can we choose the correct answer? So we look at the ones digit again. Is ones digit is 3 5 or bigger than 5? No. If you say no, you round down. When you round down, you move left. The answer is 50. Now let's multiply 50 times 70. So we have easy way to multiply them. So first of all, we close the zeros at the end of the number. Okay, now let's close them. So 5 and 7 are left number. Now let's multiply. So 5 times 7 is equal to 35. Okay, also we have two zeros. Let's bring it to the result. Let's bring them to the result. So 3,500. So this is the estimation. Okay, now let's find the correct product. Correct product is result. Okay, now let's multiply two digits number by two digits number. 67 and 53. First, we multiply the first number by ones digit of second number. Okay, now I show it. I show you. Let's close it first. Okay. Now 3 times 7 is equal to 21. So ones digit all the time. Ones digit come down. Then so you make a circle for the tens digit. Okay. 3 times 6 is equal to 18 plus 2 is equal to 20. So now we have finished the first step. Now let's start to the second step. But before we start the second step, you put extra 0 ones place of second line here. Okay, now let's open the second number. Let's open the tens digit of second number. Okay. So it was 5. Now let's close the ones digit of second number. Okay. Take it easy. Now let's continue to multiply. 5 times 7 is equal to 35. Okay, as I said to you, so ones digit comes down, so 5 here. So you make a circle for the 3, then let's multiply. 5 times 6 is equal to 30 plus 3 is equal to 33. So now we start the third step, that is add up the line. 1 plus 0 is equal to 1. So 0 plus 5 is equal to 5. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. Then 3 comes down. So your answer 1, 2, 3. After 3 digits we put comma. So we have found the result, that is correct product. Now let's talk about difference. Means you subtract. So before you subtract, you have to write the bigger number first. Between 3,500 and 3,551. Okay, let's write the bigger number, 3,551. Let's write another number, 3,500. Okay, so of course we start to subtract the numbers from the ones digit. 1 minus 0 is equal to 1. 5 minus 0 is equal to 5. So 5 minus 5 is equal to 0. 3 minus 3 is equal to 0. So if you have the zeros in the beginning of the number, so just you read the 51. Okay, the answer is 51. Easy, right? Okay, now let's talk about more examples. Exercise. Estimate the product. So you know product, you have to multiply. But if you have the estimate, you have to round, then you have to multiply. Okay, now let's solve one of them from here. Okay, now let's look at A. 18 times 12. So I will not find the correct product, so because we estimate. Round to the nearest 10. 18. Okay, so I write here first. 18 is between 10 and 20. So how can I understand? So the answer is on the right side or left side. I look at the ones digit is 8. 5 or bigger than 5? Yes. If you say yes, you round up. If you round up, you move right. The answer is 20. Now let's write 20 here. Okay, let's talk about another one. So 12. 12 is between 10 and 20. Okay, so now what should I do? First, let's look at the ones digit. Is 2 5 or bigger than 5? No. If you say no, you round down. When you round down, you move left. The answer is 10. Okay, so we know how to multiply easily. So we close the number of the zeros at the end. Sorry, it's not a good color for you. Now let's use the yellow. Okay, so what numbers are left? 2 and 1. So let's multiply them. 2 times 1 is equal to 2. So how many zeros we closed? First, 2 zeros. I bring them. The answer is 200. Okay, now as you see, it's very easy, right? Okay, now let's talk about next page. So now just let's look at the different kinds of question. Estimated product, so same thing. So first you have to round each number to the nearest 10. 12 and 5. Okay, now let's write it. 12. So 12 is between 10 and 20. So I look at the ones digit. Is 2 5 or bigger than 5? No. So you round down, then you move left. The answer is 10. I write the first place 10. Then let's round 5 to the nearest 10. 5 is between 0 and 10. Okay. So now I look at the ones digit. So there's just one number that is ones digit. So 5. Is 5 5 or bigger than 5? Yes. If you say yes, you round up. When you round up, you move right. The answer is 10. Now it's easy to multiply. So 10 times 10. Easy way. So first of all, we close the number of the zeros. So 1 times 1 is equal to 1. So I write to the result. Then how many zeros I closed? 2 zeros. I will bring them. Okay. Easy, right? So for other questions, you solve like my method. Okay, now let's continue. So exercise. The exercise says you complete the table. So we have a table, as you see, we have a table. So we have some different definitions. So operation, estimate the results and difference. So what I do first? Okay, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yes, 6 questions we have. Let's choose one of them. Then let's find the answer. Okay, I want to choose the last one. Okay. In each page, I'm going to try to solve just one different kinds of question. Okay, 91 times 66. First, let's write 91. Okay, here. 91 is between 90 and 100. Okay, so 190. So which one is answer? I look at the ones digit is 1. 5 or bigger than 5? No. If you say no, you round down. When you round down, you move left. The answer is 90. Now let's look at another one. 66 is between 60 and 70. So I look at the ones digit again to choose which one is the correct answer. So 6. Is 6 5 or bigger than 5? Yes. If you say yes, you round out, then you go to the right. So the answer is 70. Now let's multiply the circled number. 90 times 70 is equal to. So first of all, you close the zeros at the end of the number. Okay, let's close them. You have numbers are left. 9 times 7. 9 times 7 is equal to 63. Then how many zeros we have closed? As you see, we have 2 zeros. I bring them to the result. So 1, 2, 3, comma. The answer is 6,300. So it's not real answer. It's not result. This is estimation. I write 6,300. Okay, now let's continue to find the result. So result says you correct product. I multiply two numbers. First 91, then 66. Everybody knows how to multiply 2 digits number by 2 digits number. First, I close 10th digit of second number. Then let's continue to multiply. Okay, everybody. I want to choose a good color for you to understand that. 6 times 1 is equal to 6. 6 times 9 is equal to 54. Okay, now let's continue to the second step. So I add extra zeros to the ones place of the second line. Then let's continue. I open it. Okay, so it was 6. Then let's close Everybody, then let's close the ones digit of second number, then let's multiply. Okay, 6 times 1 is equal to 6 times 1 is equal to 6. 6 times 9 is equal to 54. Okay, then let's add them. 6 plus 0 is equal to 6. 4 plus 6 is equal to 10. Okay, ones digit comes down. Another one goes next. 1 plus 5, 6. 6 plus 4 is equal to 10 again. So 0 comes down. 1 goes to the next digit. 1 plus 5 is equal to 6. After 3 digits, as you know, we put comma to read the number easily. 6006. Okay, now let's write to the result. 6006. So there is just difference to find it. Difference means you subtract them. Okay, now let's subtract them. First, let's write the bigger number. 6000. I want to use different color to understand well. Okay, so maybe this will be better. 6300 and 6006. Everybody, 0 minus 6 is equal to, we cannot subtract them, so because 0 is smaller than 6, let's go to the tens digit, so there is no number more than 0. Let's go to the another digits to get one number, so let's make it 2. So first of all, if I get one number, it could be 2, then here could be 10, but if I want to give another digit, it could be 9. Then it could be 10. Okay, now 10 minus 6 is equal to 4. 9 minus 0 is equal to 9. So 2 minus 0 is equal to 2. So 6 minus 6 is equal to 6. So everybody knows if there is 0 in the beginning of the number, so we don't read it, just we read 294. The answer is that. Okay, easy guys. Now let's continue to solve the question. So we have at the same page, question 2 and question 3. Okay, actually they are the same kinds of, because of that I will solve the one of them. Okay, maybe everyone says, teacher, solve last one, because last one every time is very hard for us. Okay, now I will solve the last question, that is 3. Estimate the product of 18 by 26 by rounding each factor to the nearest 10. So find the difference. Again, we find the difference between correct product and your estimation. Okay, now let's start to find correct product, means result. 18 times 26. Okay, so now first let's multiply ones digit of second number by first number. 6 times 8 is equal to 48. So 8 comes down, for make a circle. Then 6 times 1 is equal to 6 plus 4 is equal to 10. Now we put extra zeros. Extra 0 to the ones place of the second line, then let's multiply tens digit of second number by first number. 2 times 8 is equal to 16. So 6 comes down, 1 make a circle. Okay, 2 times 1 is equal to 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. Now let's add them. 8 plus 0, 8, 0 plus 6, 6, 3 plus 1, 4. The answer is 468. Now let's round each number to the nearest 10. I am writing here 18 first. 18 is between 10 and 20. But what number I choose it? So I look at the ones digit. 8. Is 8 5 or bigger than 5? Yes. If you say yes, you round up, then you move right. The answer is 20. Okay, now let's write it. 26. 26 is between 20 and 30. So now let's look at again ones digit to understand well. So 6. Is 6 5 or bigger than 5? Yes. If you say yes, you round up, then you move right. The answer is 30. Now easiest one, you multiply this circled number. So 20 and 30. First of all, we close it. We close number of the zeros at the end of the number. Okay. So now 2 and 3. Let's multiply them. 2 times 3 is equal to 6. Okay, guys. 6. Then how many zeros we closed? First 2. I bring 2 zeros. The answer is 600. Now easiest one. So we subtract them. This is the last one also. Last one difference. Just difference is left. I am writing the bigger number first. 600. Then let's subtract 468. Everybody now. So 0 minus 8, we cannot subtract them, so we go to the next digit to get one number. So there is no number, also we go to the another, so that is hundredths digit. So if I get one number, here will be 5, so here will be 9, so here will be 10. Okay, 10 minus 8 is equal to 2. 9 minus 6 is equal to 3. Then 5 minus 4 is equal to 1. The answer is 132. Okay, so I think that's enough to understand to understand 4.4, that is estimating product of two number. So as you see, we have finished. The next lesson is about chapter 5, that is division. See you guys.